Alright, this is the official part 1. I've added one quality of life mod and one major mod. We have better stamina, which I'll explain since it's not something you're going to see. More or less, my stamina does not decrease nearly as fast, so I can run around for a lot longer, and it regens slightly faster. It's just a good quality of life to make the game more fast-paced and enjoyable, in my opinion. And you'll see here, we have a skills menu. To clarify, this is not normally in the base game. This is lethal progression. And so you can assign some skill points, you can unassign them. And it just kind of adds a meta progression to your rounds. So we're going to do the same thing as always. This is going to be still very bare bones, it's just with the skill tree. This will get more hectic as we continue along, of course, but for now it's pretty basic. There's not a whole lot I think I can do with this. So this will probably be a shorter run or video, because like these are pretty basic mods. But I'll show you how lethal progression works, at the very least. And remember, in the next video, too, we'll be keeping these and adding more on top of it. The whole point is to make this go on until the game can't run anymore. At least that's my goal. But we're not going to add mods until it doesn't break, like adding mods that obviously contradict each other, so that it doesn't run. If something breaks it, I'm going to remove it, and we're going to keep adding more. Try to click on the door. I've been playing Outlast Trials a lot, so I've kind of been left-clicking all of my doors. And hitting F for flashlights I don't currently have. As you can see, moving around's a lot nicer. Also, weighted items don't weigh me down as much with this mod, which is also nice, because I don't like carrying 60 pounds of stuff and being heavy as all get out. Like, weight still affects you, but you aren't useless. Let's be honest, if you get 50 pounds worth of stuff, and then you get in trouble, you either drop everything and abandon it, or you just die. Also, you might notice at times that I'm running with what looks like no stamina. That's not a bug. Visually, your user interface doesn't show your entire stamina meter, it's obscured. So, full is slightly more than what you can see, and empty is slightly more than you can see as well. Or slightly less than you can see. Yeah, with this kind of speed, like, solo play is actually feasible. I don't feel like I'm wasting all of my time. So as you can see, the value of items. The value of items dictates your experience gain. It seems like you get 2 skill points per level. I'm running this mod off of its default setup, as I'll be doing with most mods, if not every mod, depending on what they are. So nothing is adjusted, this is kind of the developer defaults. But if I feel like changing things later, I might. I think that it's a good rule of thumb to run the mods off of the defaults the developer set up. Now it is getting kind of late. But because I have lethal progression and better stamina, I think I can risk going in again. There's nothing over here. I don't know if I want to actually go that far into the facility. Also, just to preface, yes, my microphone is on in-game, so narrating to myself is dangerous. Just to keep it a little interesting. Because if I say nothing, are you hoarding keys? I don't think it's worth risking pissing you off. Yeah, it's kind of the same old, same old. I still need to be careful, because, you know, if I die, I'm going to lose everything on my ship. Experimentation is flooded. You know what? It'd be interesting to actually show you guys different weather conditions. But we'll do that, because this video is going to be kind of boring, because it's very, very basic mods. This is still bare bones game. So let's show you more bare bones game stuff. Do I need that much health regen? It doesn't matter. So, it's a little wet. The water level is rising kind of fast. Probably not use all of my stamina when there's nothing around. Pretty fast way to die when something shows up. Okay, I'm gonna drop these tattered sheets if I find something better, because they're not worth very much. This one's worth 14 credits. Also, you might be wondering why I'm spamming scan. I just find it helps me see a little better. It helps me see the walls a little earlier in dark areas. Because you should be using a flashlight. I just don't, because I don't like using the slot. Oh, 5. So these doors, since this is a co-op game or multiplayer game, if you see these on the monitor back on the ship, you can type in the number and letter you see, and it'll open or close or interact with whatever device is around. So if I were to type 05, I could open that door. Again, gotta keep this inclusive for people who may have never seen Lethal Company before. That way it's not confusing when I do something later. I said, as I intend to make this the most confusing game by the end of it. To be honest, this facility doesn't have a lot to it. So I might just turn back early. Also, because of this. the little watery. What's the shallower side? So this one. E. Okay, so here's a little shallow. Yeah, because I don't want to stick around too long. Because I might drown. Present? Good thing I didn't open that. There's Axel. I could respec everything to another hand slot. Gonna do that. So every 10 levels you get 100% more hand slots, which is 1 more hand slot. Not 4 more, just 1. People who are actually watching the video and have made it this far. If you want me to download a specific mod, you can throw it in the comments and I'll consider it at the very least. I'll be downloading a bunch of stuff. The sky's kind of the limit here. I'm just trying to keep the extremely game-changing stuff for later. I have a few ideas for like quality of life and cosmetic mods, but I do like the major ones too. I want to do about 1 or 2 quality of life mods and 1 major mod per consecutive episode. It's weird to call it an episode. Part? I don't know. It's a video. That's a turret. That's another what the fuck? We're not going that way. I'll be quite honest, too many turrets and I'm not gonna risk it. It's too dangerous. Do I want to be boring and just nab the apparatus and leave? Kinda, because there's too many fucking turrets. I don't know if I've explained this before. Too long didn't read, this is the power cell. You take it, everything goes out. The turrets, unfortunately, are remote. They aren't connected to a power source. So yeah, we're gonna play a little boring and safe. I know, it sucks, but I'm alone. Don't judge me. Playing alone, this game alone is stressful. So I gotta get all the mods that make the game easier. I got 150%. Okay, so yeah, it is programmed to not round up, thank god. I was making sure. 1 point in health regen. I know it's slow, but it's something. You know, loot value? 0.25 loot value per level. I'm assuming that's from the moment you load the planet, though. You can't cheat that, right? It'd be nice if there's any quality of life mod that sells things a little quickly. After playing this game so much, it does get kind of droll to do this over and over again. I know it's part of the experience, but whew, you use mods when there's 100+ people in your lobby. It's already lagging enough when they pick all that stuff up. You know how bad it is to deliver it all back to the shopkeep? I'm trying to future-proof here. Shovels are 40% off. But I should just buy a pro flashlight, since weight doesn't hurt me as bad anymore. With that extra inventory slot to use. Is that it? All the way up there? See a pixel that's changing. It might be... Yeah, it is. I don't know if it's going to show up in the recording. Ah, just short of going to rend. That sucks. Okay, well, let's go to some cool moons, because... those all suck. You know what? I'll risk losing a bunch of money. Let's go to Eclipsed. Go to Eclipse Assurance. The lighting is really cool during eclipses. There's a lot of circuit bees. Might steal one on the way back, depending what's out here. I'm unsure if Eclipsed affects, if it affects the inside. Steam pump? Is that downstairs? Or in here? There it is. Whoa, alright. Tired of seeing those. Shit. I know what that sound is. That's a spider. Okay, I think I'm just gonna end up getting lost. Yeah, we're leaving. Okay, we're not leaving. We're just, not gonna go that way. Alright. In that case, yeah, we're not going in the Baboon Hawk corner again. But we are gonna steal some circuit bees or die trying. I don't know how to deal with those still. Let's drop off the stuff so my weight's not hindered. I got anything cool. Honestly, red soda, pretty cool. Didn't level up again. I think gifts break the experience meter, which is understandable. And suddenly I have skill points. I know skill points are gained in a number of ways. One... One being that when enemies die, you gain experience. I did really want to get that beehive though, but that was not worth. What is that worth? 108. It's pretty close to the ship. It's pretty tempting. I mean, sure, yeah, I've died more often than gotten those, but that's not relative. And yeah, typically you use TZP inhalants, but like, I have better stamina. Oh my god, egg beater? Hell yeah. Awful lot of jumps I don't want to make. I can slightly feel the slowdown. They really did make it like half as potent. Because I do think base game slowdown is a little much. You have 50 pounds of stuff and you're just dead weight. You're an anchor. See, I see spider webs. I leave. Spiders are fast. Spiders are resilient. I don't have a shovel. Many reasons why I should not be there. Getting paranoid. Mostly because the only threats I've seen were a loot bug and spiders. And a worm. Okay, that was really close. Pretty sure there's nothing to be afraid of with those in solo mode, though. Like, yeah, they're annoying. They make you drop all your stuff. But, I'm pretty sure they can't kill me. I think they stop attacking me because of how unfair they can be. But I've been wrong before. The baboon hawk thing was wrong about. You know, being wrong again would have me killed. I had a buddy of mine die once because a worm latched onto his head when he walked out the door. I do want to get those bees before anything else shows up. Okay, so they kind of chased me for a second. Please God, please, please. Okay, we gotta go. See? Quick and painless. That wasn't so bad. Well, not painless, I guess I got stung once. We'll go to March. I don't like March, particularly. We'll do a little self-defense. Buy a shovel. And we will unspec our stamina for another hand slot. And I'm not actually gonna bring my shovel this time. Or my flashlight. Or, Nah, I will, but I'll abandon it if anything cool shows up. Like those bees. Not super sure where Marge's items show up. Is it here? There's one thing you'll come to learn about me, it's that I hate this map. Give me that. So 24 pounds of fun. Just making sure the flashlight actually works with it toggled off, because again, I've had a few mods in my time, and I wasn't sure if that was vanilla or not. So my main qualms about March is that the only good part about it is how straightforward it is to get from the ship to the facility. But this might be confirmation bias. Every time I run this map, I can't find a goddamn thing. And if I can, it's worth nothing. I usually just go here for the beehives. Shit. I think I brought that shovel, huh? There you go, tea kettle. It's actually worth almost something. Hey! Let's dip. I hate this map, and I also never learned... Oh. I also never learned where the emergency exit comes from. So I want to say it's just like this mountainside is like right near where my ship is, and you just loop around it, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now I'm learning. Now I kind of know. Do I want to steal another beehive? No, I don't. Let's just make quota. I want to go to Titan. Mostly because these mods aren't super exciting. It's still just vanilla game, but I'm a little faster, a little more efficient at getting around. I want to stick around longer when it's more interesting. Right now it's quite bare bones. Honestly, being able to lug 6 things at once is the best part of this. I wonder if with the release of version 47, how many mods are going to break. I mean, 45 didn't break very many, to be honest. I only had to disable like one thing, and only for a single day. Only $29 overtime bonus? I thought I did better than that. Whatever. Let's go Titan. I don't care what's happening on Titan. We're going there. So, let's buy, like, 2 shovels and 2 pro flashlights. And the reason for that is because, 1, you lose a lot of money when you die. I can't see a damn thing in there. But 2, that gives me enough for 3 runs if I die every time. Okay, it's like over here. I don't want to walk too far because what if it lands on me? That was actually kind of close. I do think this lamp is very good as an addition, because it wasn't here, I think, in version 40. And you kind of just had to know the stairs were here. It keeps it with the theme of the other snowy moons. Wow, it is dark in here. Does this place have no power? You know, in a way, I do kind of feel like a one-man army. I know I haven't fought anything yet, but I'm so fast. Key, that might be useful. Don't quote me on this, but it definitely seems like, so I won't say definitively, it seems like if you get a key, there is a locked door fairly close to it. Oh, what do you know? So that's the fire exit. So now they're connected. Oh my god, it's so dark in here. My inventory's, like, basically full. I should go drop things off at the ship. Oh, I think that was a spider. I got nothing to prove, so I'm not gonna fight it, but I think that's what that was. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't take fall damage. I'm sad they patched out jumping off of Titan and surviving, but then again, only taking 20 no matter the size of the fall is kind of dumb. So I get it. You know, if there was a max health mod, you could theoretically still do that. I just have no idea how much damage this fall is anymore. This is more than 100. Yeah, that's decent. It's a good haul. I did not great. To be fair, there's a lot of stuff on Titan. I'm just one man. Well, 1.5 men. I have 6 inventory slots. Is it rainy or stormy? Didn't read. Stormy. Dude, we just got here. Let's not do this. Oh. So many lightning strikes. You better not kill me inside. That happens sometimes. I mean, sure, it was probably a mod I had downloaded, but that's a real risk. I'm not gonna bring the stuff outside because of the lightning, though. I'm gonna pool them in the center. Oh, okay, I fell too far. Gotcha. This thing is blinding me so bad. Joke's on you. I have cozy lights. I don't know why I'm going for one more haul. So stupid. Oh, what are you gonna do? Zap me? I had a genuine fear I was gonna die. A lot of stuff. Enough stuff I might leave my flashlight behind. Yeah. Who needs it? What is it? What is it? Something. What is it? What is it? Okay, this probably isn't conductive. This probably isn't conductive. This probably isn't conductive. This probably isn't conductive. This is. Fuck, I don't know. I'll take these. I want to burn all of them. I'm not too well versed in the Stormy, so, you know, bear with me there. Excellent. More skill points. Good, good. Put that in that. Let's get out of here. Jesus, I'm so scared of getting zapped inside of buildings. I've seen it happen twice. Is there a rank above boss? Because, like, this takes forever to get past. So I'm going to go back in, and regardless of the outcome, we're just going to wrap it up. Mostly because I think the point has been gotten across. I also didn't expect to live this long. Because I know I've been playing it safe, but I've also been taking some unnecessary risks, like going back in when I don't need to. So, you know, I'll try to keep it interesting. Maybe actually fight something. Surprisingly, I brought the shovel on every adventure. I've only come close to having to fight twice. 2 lamps. One's worth 111, though. And one is a measly 60? Ah, 69. Excellent. A lamp of class. Alright, bring it to the ship. Okay. So standing on the railing and falling makes you take damage, but jumping over the railing does not. I forget if holding out the masks is dangerous, or if it's only dangerous if you interact with it. Let's find out. My finger is off of left click, I'm hovering it above. I'm curious if just having it out will kill me at some point. But if I were to die to that, is that anticlimactic? Is that too anticlimactic for this? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of information, it's kind of important. Kind of pissed. This is a really good run. I do think a cap at 1% health regen is smart. But I kind of want more, you know? I want it to be like, oh, you want to invest like 1,000 points into health regen? In which you have to get hit a bunch to die? Like, that's pretty funny. Immortality can be kind of funny. I gotta try. Got him. There's two? Yeah, that's right. I'm leaving. That was fucking terrifying. I want to keep my experience. That's a good way to end this. At least I was brave. My heart is pounding. Go deposit everything, and I'll wrap up. Might actually keep this save file, to be honest. It's going pretty well. Plus, it might help with showcasing other mods in the future, if I'm a little later in the game. But as for you, I think you've seen everything there is to offer. So I'm gonna wrap this up right here. Unless you want me to show off me selling things. Either way, if you have any mods that you want to recommend, feel free to comment it down. Now these videos don't get very many views, if any at all sometimes. I would say, you know, most likes, etc., but a single comment with no likes is still fun. Yeah, I know, you don't like when people fucking promote their content. Stop. I get it. Guess that I'm talking too loud. I'm sorry, okay? There'll be another one pretty soon, probably the next 2 or 3 days. Usually 3 days. I try to keep it consistent and upload once every 3 days. But sometimes it doesn't work. Time to show off some cool mods next time.